Well, on this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the 3 different muscle tissue types. Okay, some of the characteristics of each, and compare and contrast all 3 of those. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do is the skeletal muscle cell, which is this one here. Okay, this is a skeletal muscle cell or skeletal muscle fiber. Reason why it's called a fiber is because these cells are very long. Okay, so it kind of resembles like hair fibers. This one here is a cardiac muscle cell. Okay, and this cardiac muscle cell is constantly making our heart contract. All right, and then here we have our smooth muscle cell. Okay, the smooth muscle cell is going to help move blood through our arteries. It's going to help dilate our pupils. It's going to close. It's going to act like sphincters to close holes and open holes. So a smooth muscle cell here. All right, so let's start with the skeletal muscle cell. So this skeletal muscle cell is going to be, or skeletal muscle fibers, very long. Okay, and notice that it's multinucleated. You have many nuclei for every cell. Okay, there are many striations here. Okay, striations, which are basically the A bands. All right, it's voluntary, so you can control the contraction of a skeletal muscle. Okay, you can control it, so it's voluntary. And that's pretty much it for the skeletal muscle cell. Let's go next to the cardiac muscle cell. The cardiac muscle cell is going to be uninucleated, meaning it's going to have one nucleus per cell. It's going to have these intercalated discs. Okay, it's going to be involuntary, so you can't control the contraction of the cardiac muscle cell. Also notice that the cardiac muscle cells are branched. So from one cell you can have a branching of 2 or more cells. Okay, and that's it pretty much for the cardiac muscle cell. All right, and here we have the smooth muscle cell. Smooth muscle cell is not striated. There's no striations. It's uninucleated, meaning there's only one nucleus per cell, and it's also involuntary. You can't control the contraction of a smooth muscle cell. So those are our 3 muscle tissue types. We have our skeletal muscle cell or skeletal muscle fiber. We have our cardiac muscle cell or cardiac muscle cell. And then here we have finally our smooth muscle cell. Okay, well, that's just a really short video on the 3 different muscle tissue types, and hope you have a better understanding of it, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.